কিমিয়া ইমরান ভাই কি অবস্থা? প্রিজম লাইভের চেঞ্জ করে ফেলাইছে সবকিছু। অ্যাপস সেটিং করতে হইলো, আমার তো মনে নাই, আমি দিনে আনইনস্টল দিছিলাম, বুঝছেন? বুঝি নাই ইমরান ভাই, আজকে র্যাকটা সুখ দিতেছি আপনাকে। ঢাকার অবস্থা কেমন? ইনকিলাব মঞ্চ কি আবার গেছে বাড়িতে? রুহান ভাই ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম, কি অবস্থা? ইমরান ভাই লাইকটা করে দিয়েন।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
আমিও ভালো ভাই।
And that gets things running.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly. His career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Cannavaro. Koundé. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Robson. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. Now it's Owen. And it's Sneijder. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Cannavaro. Played back into the centre. And it's Chiellini. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is a little undercooked. De Bruyne. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Vai, Paolo Maldini as opponent.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Offside.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Imran bhai kya aছেন?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
কে কোথা থেকে লাইভ স্ট্রিম দেখতেছেন ভাই প্লিজ কমেন্ট করে জানাবেন।
Crucial difference. And there's the
দুর্বল শট।
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Koundé. Xavi Alonso. And here's Aubameyang. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kukçu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mateus. The ball's gone astray. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Roberto Carlos having a look.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
মনে হয় পাস দিয়া দিবে।
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Almost an hour gone. Little pass back, played out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? That's a good run down the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Deftly away. Roberto Carlos could try. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away.
ক্রসটা করছে ভাই জায়গা মতো একদম কলজা বরাবর।
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Aubameyang. Raul. Now that's a fine challenge. And it's Kukçu.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out towards the flank. Good ball, good take. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Khan clears. I think we're just about done here. Great vision. Oh, well played. And he can clear it away. Kukçu.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and
that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Owen claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
কথা কইম কেমনে গেম খেলতেছিলাম একদম চাপে ছিলাম লাস্ট মুহূর্তে নি গোল খায়া যায় পুরো তো হাফ টাইমের পরেও পুরো দূরে চাপাইছে আমার দিকে মারানি খাই যে অবস্থা দেখলাম আপনি ইমরান লাইকটা করেন ওই আইডি দিও 50 কয়েন পাইছি রে দাঁড়ান তো ভাই আরেকটা ম্যাচ খেলা জিতে যাই তাহলে আমার ডিভিশন হয়ে যাবে হায় হায় আজকে তো আমি বুস্টার এড করতে পারবো না বুস্টারে টাচ করলেই লাইভ কাইটে যাইব খাও মারা দাঁড়ান ম্যাচটা শেষ করে নেই দিতাছি কোড ম্যাচটা কি জিততে দিব কোন আমি কিরে ভাই কোন আমি ম্যাচ কি জিততে দিবা নাকি ইচ্ছা করে হারাই দিবা বাপরে উইন দিয়া ভাই যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The game itself.
So we're up and running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Ball pass দিয়ে দিছি রে
And he's forced to go back. Pull it. Great ball, and he's having a shot. He's delivered all right.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chiellini. And it's Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. Here's Cannavaro. Passes short and sharp.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's through here. Oh, shooting chance!
ভাই এটা কেমনে গোল হলো?
It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. Koundé got a long way forward to join the attack. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. And he's there to clear it. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Chiellini. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's De Bruyne. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
In with the challenge. João Pedro. Davids. Hullet.
গুলিতে ম্যাচটা হারাই দিল।
Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Konate cuts out the pass. Davids. And it's Rijkaard. De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. And he's got the beating of his man.
বুঝলাম না। দেখছেন ইজি রান করবো দাঁড়াই গেছে। আমি তো কোথাও টাচও করলাম না, জাস্ট টিকে দৌড়াছিলাম।
None shall pass. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne.
কোন আমি ইচ্ছা করে ম্যাচ হারাই দিব, আমি জানি।
Probably the best option.
লান দিচ্ছে লেখুন।
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
ভাই বুঝি না কেমনে বল নিয়ে বাইরে ওটা।
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
এগুলো কি করতেছে ভাই?
Get it away. Konate goes sliding in. João Pedro, Hullet, Club America have reclaimed it. Szoboszlai. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going...
ইমরান ভাই কি আছেন নাকি চলে গেছেন? আবার কয় ঠিকই আছে, চিন্তা করেন, ডুইগা পড়েন। ঠিক আছে, দুশ্মনী করতেছে। বেলেগ খাম্বা দিয়ে কেমনে আইলেন? আপনার ফোন নষ্ট?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
ভাই পেনাল্টি দিল না। ভাই যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য।
Now it's Mbappe. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Chiellini.
And here's from Mario. And this is Nedved. It's Nedved!
ভাই বলটা আমি গেলাম না
কই ফাউল দিয়ে দিব।
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
ভাই সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য। প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন সবাই।
Opts for safety. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Matthäus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Owen. And he's had it nicked away. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Owen, and the counter is on.
Bangladesh really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Guardiola. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well read, nice interception. Koundé. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Owen. The less said about that pass, the better. Mateus. Guardiola. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Szoboszlai. And they win it back again. Nedved, a true great in every sense of the word. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robson. Costa Curta gets a foot in here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nedved. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. De Bruyne. Chiellini. That's Cannavaro. And it's Koundé. Szoboszlai. Now it's Owen. And it's Nedved. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Mateus. Nedved. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that is as far as they're going to go. Szoboszlai does well to get it back. Oh, sweet feet. And he's had a hit.
Hi, leg.
Should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 17.
And we have our very first corner. Chiellini gets good distance on it. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Oh, it's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
Penalty.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead.
আমি জানতাম মিডল দিয়ে মারবো তারপরে ওই দিকে
Running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see...
Oh, he shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. With so little time left, grandstand finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a little off target. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
ইমরান ভাই একটু দাঁড়ান তো, একটু দাঁড়ান, আমি এই প্রিজম লাইভটা ইয়েতে লাগাই দিই, লক করে নেই। আনইনস্টল মারছিলাম তো আনলক হয়ে গেছে, এখন যদি বুস্টার অন করি তাহলে রিমুভ হয়ে যাইব আর কি। আল্লাহ জানে এটা কই বুস্ট স্পিড। ম্যানেজ এপনি ডিফল্ট অ্যাপ কোন জায়গায় এটা আল্লাহ জানে। আরে পাইতেছি না রে ভাই, কোথায় জানি ভুইলা গেছি। ম্যানেজ অ্যাপ, আচ্ছা দেখেন আপনারা, সেটিংটা পাইতেছি না, খুঁজা কোথায় জানি। প্রবলেম সলভ, গেম টার্বো, গেম টার্বোতে অ্যাড করি। গেম টার্বোতে আজকের মতো চলে যাবে আর কি। প্রিজম লাইভ, এই ফুটবল অ্যাড করলাম, আর একটা জিনিস অ্যাড করতে হয়, অ্যাপসটা পাইতেছি না, অ্যাপসের গেল কই। এই সেটিংটা করলে কি গেমটা একটু ল্যাগ কম মারে। ক্লিয়ার, কই গেল, বুস্ট স্পিড, ও পাইছি 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 পাইছি, প্রিজম লাইট তো দেওয়াই আছে। তাইলে আর ভয় পাইতেছি, কই বুস্টার মারতেছি না, কত লেগে খেললাম।
Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
শেষ লন। ভাই যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। কই মিয়া
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. The thriller minute Neymar. Mbappe!
सूर्य तो खत्म हो गया यार।
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Soboslai might just make this. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to the... Ah, he's given it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Hulk. He's tried one! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Hulk brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Albert Ferrer. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. Soboslai! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar.
Bangladesh really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Chiellini gets it away. And that's gone loose. Well, that has not gone well. Neither of these two want to come off second. It's Neymar! In for the pieces!
Bye, take a little marlo na baldo.
Brazil are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Adams cuts out the pass. Soboslai. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that is a good ball. Hulk! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Nedved, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hulk. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Nedved. Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nedved. Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? And now they can clear their lines. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nedved. Nedved!
Bye.
Nedved! A diamond of a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without hesitation. And claimed it back. And there's the shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he's in on goal. Lovely feet. And this is Owen. Neymar. And the counter is on. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's the chance to counter. Rijkaard. And that has left him in a heap. Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Owen. Number 17, Soboslai. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
গেছে এয়ারফোন মনে হয় অফ হয়ে গেছে ভাই এই ফরমেশন দিয়ে আর হবে না আসলে আমি অনেক ট্রাই করছি এই ফরমেশন দিয়ে খেলার জন্য কিন্তু পারি নাই এটা আমার ফরমেশন না আর কি দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান, চলে আসেন। আজকে ভিউজ কম আসতেছে। আজকে একটাও সাবস্ক্রাইব আসে নাই, চিন্তা করেন। থাম্বনেল চেঞ্জ করতে ভুইলা গেছিলাম, বুঝছেন। টোটাল 221টা আইছে 1 ঘন্টা। চারটা তো আর লাইভ শুরু করার সময় তখন ছিল। আবার কে আনসাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিছে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped? Mbappe!
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Owen. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe. Tries from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Kirkchu. Mbappe. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Real chance!
ভাই
And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is a brilliant interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a good run down the left. Mbappe! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rolls it backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Decent shot! Against the crossbar. Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been...
And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Bangladesh really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Shoots! Beckham, the regular corner taker. Ericsson! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Robertson. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Owen.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned.
And it's been given away. And he's lost. He's going for goal. Superb from Osimhen. About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Szoboszlai. And here's Ericsson. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Ericsson! Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Szoboszlai.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Number 9,
Van Dijk.
De Bruyne.
And he's got the beating of his man. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Great defending, strong and determined.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe in with the challenge. Caught offside that time. Robertson.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that's a good intervention. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field.
De Jong. Rijkaard. Beckham. Tries to play it through. No, he's had it taken off him. And it's De Bruyne. Onana. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé. Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. De Jong. De Bruyne. Beckham. Van Dijk does well to get it back. That's the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...
দিলাম। কি এর ভয় মিয়া, হারতে হারতে অভ্যাস হয়ে গেছে। আরে আমি অ্যাকুরেট পাস দিতে পারতেছি না মিয়া, খেললে আমার ফোন দিয়ে বুঝতেন, বুঝছেন? লাইভে যদি এই অবস্থা হয়, বাস্তবে কি অবস্থা হইতে পারে? পাসে আজকে যদি ক্লিক করি 2 দিন পরে যায় পাস। দাঁড়ান একটা ম্যাচ জিতালই, ডিভিশন 3-এ উঠবো। কয়েকদিন দুমুরা দুরা হারমু, যার সাথে খেলবো তার সাথে হারমু, বুঝছেন? 2-3 দিন গেলে ঠিক হয়ে যাইব অবশ্যই।
Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Puskás! And that's what you call
ভাই সবাই
inspired
দেখি এখন
goalkeeping.
মাঝফিল্ড থেকে
Well,
খেলা।
it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, in he goes again. So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk. And he thumps it clear. Van Dijk. And it's Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Baresi
দেখেন কেমনটা
producing
লাগে।
a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, well played, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's
এটা কি
ambitious.
ধরনের খেলা রে
It's
ভাই?
loose and there's a race for the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. Eriksson. Szoboszlai. Baresi kept his eye on it,
ভাই
and
এগুলো
he's
কি
there.
লাগাইছে পুলা একটা স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টে খেলতেছে যেদিকে পারে ওইদিকে মারছে এক গোল দিয়া দিছে দেখি
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that has not gone well. Batistuta. Oh, played right into his path. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Baresi is there and he can pick it up. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro. That's Beckham. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eriksson. And it's Beckham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Makalele gets rid
ভাই
without
এটা কি
sophistication.
ধরনের খেলা লাগাইছে শুরের বাচ্চা
And that is as far as they're going to go.
এক গোল দিয়ে লাগাইছে পুলা উড়া দুরা
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21. Erling Haaland. Substitution.
ভাই এটা কোন খেলার সিস্টেম হইলো বলেন তো
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Good.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
মানে মাঠের ভিতরে বল রাখবই না টাইম খাইতাছে পুরা
Koundé. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টে খেলতাছে এর মধ্যে আবার লাগাইছে
Bangladesh
আচ্ছা ভাই দেখেন তো
really
এটা কোন
are
খেলার
going
সিস্টেম
about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really
এর মধ্যে নেট
front-footed
খারাপ হয়ে
approach.
গেছে
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
ভাই গেম ফাইটা দিন কসম আল্লাহ এইরকম
Oh,
করলে
split-second reaction.
Massaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 11.
ভাই ম্যাচ
This is their
পুরো দেখতেছেন
second
কি
corner of the game.
হইতাছে
Replace him is number 5. Ryan Sharkey.
He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
ভাই এইরকম অপোনেন্টের সাথে আমি জীবনে খেলিনি
And that's been one
দেখেন
straight
ফোন
back.
কি রকম হ্যাং
Now that
মারতেছে
looks a decent ball. Van Dijk.
গেম আনইনস্টল মাইরা দিম এইরকম হইলে
And they're quick to get it back. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
Good.
Rijkaard. Baresi gets it away. Van Dijk has given away a free kick.
ঠান্ডা মাঠে কেমনে খেলুম খেলার মতো দেখতেছেন কিরকম অবস্থা হইছে
Jules Koundé. Number 13. Eriksen. Coming on the field. Number 14. Belletti.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Costa Curta running with the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
ওই যে দেখেন খেলার সিস্টেম দেখেন
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
বালের গেম আমার এখন আনইনস্টল মাইরা দিতে মন চাইতেছে, বুঝছেন? খালি ভালো মোবাইল নাই, নাইলে তো আর বালের গেম খেলতামই। বালের গেম আজ এতদিন ধরে স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টটা গেম থেকে ভাই রিমুভ করে না। এর মধ্যে ফুলা আইছে কই থেকে, একটা আমার জীবনে এইরকম প্লেয়ার দেখি নাই। আজ এত বছর গেমের বয়স খেলি।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Koundé calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he cuts out the supply. Quarter of an hour played. Good effort from distance. Neither side yet able to find the net. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to snatch it back. Goes forward. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Beckham. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. And here's Osimhen. He's through, now is he in? And he's there to belt it away. He's found a way through.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Beckham. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Robertson. Kukçu. And it's Robertson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Bangladesh are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything.
Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe is on his own. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And that's off target.
Kukçu will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Kukçu. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spread it left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta. For Ericsson. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, good spread. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Owen. Number 13, Ericsson. Coming on the
De Jong.
field, number 21,
Mbappe.
Haaland. Number 10, Frenkie de Jong.
Beckham. Robertson. 5 minutes left on the clock. Some resolute defending there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely weighted ball. No, it's come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
They need to...
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails... Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Ericsson. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bojan. And smartly reclaimed. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Odo. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso calmly anticipates. Cantona.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Cantona. Under an awful lot of pressure. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread it left. Koundé. And it's Cannavaro. And that's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Alonso. That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Szoboszlai. Plays a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Now this... And it's Bouya. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the side of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Stojkovic. And it's Bojan. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too...
Mbappe gets through and he's had a shot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Owen has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Stojkovic! Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Beckham. That is a brilliant interception. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Beckham. Is there any... Takes a shot! This time, surely! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Ericsson duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that.
Isaac! He's missed, but not by that far.
Isaac has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Steaming on goalwards.
Bangladesh clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckham. Koundé. Zanetti. Picked out brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Haaland. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 10. Frankie de Jong.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.